Only mode.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chuck Williams, Diamond Global Power Affiliate with the Shopping Sherlock, and we got a packed out audience today, and I want to welcome all of you that are watching live and those of you that are watching a recording later after the live event. It is my distinct privilege today to introduce to you one of the top up-and-coming superstars in the entire network marketing direct sales industry, and especially the Shopping Sherlock. Mr. Brandon Ivey is a global power affiliate. You'll understand a bit more about that in a little bit, but he is an expert when it comes to marketing, mobile apps, and he's going to share with us a little bit about your timing and positioning with this incredible product. Out to California, global power affiliate, Brandon Ivey. Take it away, sir.
Thank you very much, Chuck, and it's also an honor to be able to work with the #1 money earner in the United States with Shopping Sherlock, the only diamond in North America, which is Chuck Williams. We're not even in the same organization, but I look to him as if he's my sponsor, and he's been helping me out since the first day I joined this business and our team, so I appreciate all the hard work that Chuck has been doing for not his team, but the entire company as well. And guys, we are at the beginning of the new generation of Shopping Sherlock. This is a new era for us. The launch of our mobile app just took place this past weekend at our London International European Convention, and a lot of people, you must really understand why this took place, why we took this road, and how this is going to impact you and benefit for all of us. See, the #1 thing we already know is that e-commerce is the fastest growing economy on the planet. We like to call it the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind. But even within e-commerce, you have segments of this industry that's always evolving. It's always growing. It's always changing. Technology is getting more advanced every single day. And it's important that as a technology type of a company, we keep pace with that growth. If you look at Howard Schultz, the owner and CEO of Starbucks, said in January of 2014 that we are at the beginning of a sea change, a revolution in online shopping, the way people are now doing their habits of shopping online and using their mobile devices to access the internet. And if you have a business and you are not positioned to take advantage of that, you're not going to be in a business for long. Now, if you look at Facebook, 2.5 years ago, Facebook, 100% of all of their revenue, and we're talking about billions of dollars, was generated through desktop access of the internet, by people going to Facebook through the internet. 2.5 years later, 59% of all of their revenue is generated through their mobile app, so much so that they consider themselves a mobile app company. They have over 1 billion users worldwide, averaging $2 for every active Facebook account. Doesn't that sound familiar? See, Shopping Sherlock right now pays out an active user $2 per active user. So we're obviously following the right business model. Not only that, Shopping Sherlock, after 2 years, we were debt-free. We're debt-free to date. We've been in profit since our 2nd month in business. We've already had our first $1 million earner in the UK. Nobody has heard of our company, and we did all of that without the mobile app. So imagine what we're about to do with the mobile app now. So I'm going to show you guys just how this works, how you can download it, and how it's going to work for you guys. Now, you're already familiar with the desktop version. This is even better than the desktop version because it has more features to it. It's easier to use, and you carry your mobile device on you wherever you go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. That is very important, your ID number, because when you do that, you're going to go to a page that looks just like this, and your ID code is already going to be there for your guests. So anybody that you want to sign up in the business, this is what they're going to see. This is the home page. This is also where you can watch the video. You click on watch video, and we have here a 1 and 33-second video that's a promo for the mobile app. The next thing you want to do is determine whether you have an Android or an iOS. iOS simply means Apple or anything that's on the Apple platform, not necessarily just an iPhone, but tablets and what have you. But you have the Android phones and you have the Apple type phones, the iOS. The iOS version just launched 2 days ago. So those of you who did not know, if you have an Apple, if you have an iPad, you can now download the app onto your iPad or iPhone. Those of you who have Androids, that was up last week. Now I want to make this point very, very clear. We are in what's called a public beta. Before that, we were in private beta. where a few of the leaders and the corporate staff were testing out the mobile app on their device, just making sure that it's working and how it works and whatnot. But now we're into mobile public beta because we need to expand the amount of feedback that we have. We need to test the engines. We need to test how big this thing is going to be. So before you go out and mass market this, in fact, we do not want you to go out and mass market our mobile app just yet. It is open for public beta, which means anybody can get the app. But this is a time for us to take our time to be familiar with the app, to learn how to use it, to find out any kinks and bugs. No matter anytime you have a launch of any product, and this goes for any company, there's always bound to be some glitches or errors that we don't find in the private beta that you're going to find in the public beta. So we definitely want you to find out whatever glitches, whatever suggestions you have, because I like to call this a living mobile app. It's not static. It is always going to be changing. It is always going to be upgrading. We're always going to be adding the latest and greatest technology to our app. So we definitely want to get your feedback so that we can make sure that this is an app that everybody can love and use, and it's going to be seamless with the public. Also, what's important is once you've got this app, to get your feedback, you want to go to a website that is called feedback.shoppingsherlock.com. feedback.shoppingsherlock.com. Enter your name, your email address, your ID number, and give your feedback. Be as descriptive as possible. Encourage everybody on your team as well to also download the app and to use it and give their own feedback to the app. So I'm going to give you an example here. Let's say you have an Android phone. This is how this works. There's a lot of people, they're not too technical savvy, and they want to know, how do I download the app? Well, before I click on the Android, if you have an Android phone, you can go to the Google Play Store on your Android. You want to type in Shopping Sherlock Mobile. Do not type in just Shopping Sherlock. If you type in Shopping Sherlock, see, we have an old app that's on there. That old app was only daily deals for us. So if you want the new app, and the only way to see the new app is to type in Shopping Sherlock Mobile, and you can download the new app that way. I would prefer that for now you would go through the invitation.shoppingsherlock.com. Click on Android, and here's what happens. So I click on the Android. As you see, mine is already installed. It already knows that I installed it. But if I click on that install button, here's what happens. It's going to say choose a device. If you have an Android phone, your phone is registered to the Google Play Store. So it knows what phones you have registered here. Don't ask me how and why, the technology behind it, but it recognized that I had my Samsung, this is my Galaxy S5, also my wife, if you see here, this is my wife's Verizon phone, Galaxy S5 on Verizon. I have a Galaxy S5 on Sprint, and then this is my old Galaxy S3 that is on here as well. I don't have it, I don't use that phone anymore, but you just click the phone that you have attached, click install, and then it will automatically download on your phone. So you can turn on your phone, you can see on your settings that the app is downloading. Once it's downloaded, all you do is click on your applications and you will see the Sherlock icon. So then you can click on the Sherlock icon and this is what's going to pop up. These are our screens. This is the very first screen. It says Sherlock, Shopping Sherlock, shop online, save time and money. Then with that, after about 3 seconds, it moves over to your dashboard. There's little 3 dots at the top. You can click on those to come back to your home screen where you've got all of these tabs on the left. Home, shop, daily deals, flights, hotels, price scanner, invite friend, branding, special offer, coupons, inbox, notifications, select country, and log out. Here's one thing you don't want to do. The very first time you log in, it's going to ask you to sign in. So you're going to sign in by using your same way you would on your computer, your email address and your password. You only need to do this one time. See, the one thing with the desktop version is that every time you went to shoppingsherlock.com, you had to sign in every time. And that kind of discouraged our customers. They wanted shorter steps. Well, with your mobile app, you only need to do it once, and you're always logged in, so you never have to click on log out unless you have a multiple accounts. But you only need to do it one time, and that's good for our customers. The next thing that happens, you go back to your dashboard, You click on shop, it does the exact same thing as it does on your web browser on the desktop. You've got flights, hotels, price scanner. Now I know currently on the Android there's some bugs on the daily deals and a few of the other things that I talked to the CTO, Thomas Bang. A lot of these is going to be worked out by Monday. So Monday we're going to look for whatever corrections and updates have been made, and then we're going to go back and give even more feedback. Because sometimes when you fix one thing, it causes a problem somewhere else. So that's up to us to find those glitches and those errors and report back to that feedback. So be looking for Monday to see some more updates on whatever glitches you may find right now, but still go ahead and report it. One thing one of my members has had a lot of fun with, John Baham, is the price scanner. And I know I have with my son, running around the house scanning everything. The correct way to use the price scanner is once you click the price scanner, all you need to do is aim it at the barcode. That's it. Just hold it steady for a couple of seconds, and it works like a camera. It will automatically take a picture, and then will automatically search to Sherlock. In the current form of the price scanner, it is only searching the search engine of Amazon. And as you know from Amazon, Amazon searches thousands of other stores that they sell their products through. So it searches through Amazon now. We will be upgrading that to add more search engines to it in the future. So know that going in, but have fun with it. Go to the store, look at something you want to buy, scan it, and see what happens. It's a very cool feature. Hotels and flights works the same. Also, you've got the shop. You see the screenshot here of shopping, daily deals, hotel search, the branding. Let me go back here. Don't want to go too much into that. Now, I want to show you, make sure that your phone is up to par, because I had a couple of people say that they couldn't download the app. The reason why is because your phone is out of date. It's time to upgrade and get a new phone. This is the latest, greatest technology. It's like trying to work your computer now with Windows 95 is not going to work. You need to have at least an Android 3.0 or up. Android 3.0 or up. Once you've got that all downloaded, you also want to write yourself a review. So you want to go right down here, write a review. So where do I go to get to the review again? Well, you can go on your mobile app and go to the Play Store, go to Shopping Sherlock Mobile and write an app, or come right back to your store here, invitation.shoppingsherlock.com, click on Android or iOS like you're going to download the app again, and then just click on write a review. Here we have, look at this, John Baham. It is one app for everything you need to do shopping, daily deal scanning, all that stuff. Damon Pinson, amazing. We have nothing, I have heard nothing but top notch for our app. We're already rated at 4.8, but we want to get as much reviews as possible, because when we do launch this officially to the rest of the world, when we're going to start mass producing it, what do people do when they see an app? They go down and they want to read the reviews. They want to read what people have to say about this. So you want to make sure you take the time to have all positive apps reviews as you possibly can. Let me go back now to if you have the iOS version. It works the same exact way. iOS, which means your iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't have this downloaded, but it's basically the same exact thing as the Android. So just follow the instructions to have it downloaded onto your site. The next thing you see here is desktop. Well, you can also, if you want to invite somebody onto the your app, normally the old way we would send them to shoppingsherlock.com, right, with your ID number. I would advise you do this instead. Go to invitation.shoppingsherlock.com. If you have a GoDaddy link or another website where you can forward it, I would advise you do so. Click on desktop. It's going to take you straight to your home page. I'm actually logged in right now, so let me log out. It's going to take you straight to your home page once again. So they can actually click right here, register for free to start saving now. So that's what you put your email address in, just like the old way. Let's say I want you log in. I want to show you guys something, because as we launched the mobile app, we also made some upgrades to the dashboard in the back office. So you see here the dashboard looks a bit different, but you can also click over here. It says grow your network. You click on grow your network. You have the desktop invite friend feature here. So you see all of this invite friend feature. All you need to do is click on invite user. You can invite them through Facebook or through mail. So if I click on Facebook, here's what happens. A new page opens up, And give it a second, give it a second. Wow, look at that. All of my contacts on Facebook. All I have to do is click invite. That's it. All I have to do is click on invite. Now here's what also happens with that. It's going to invite all your members. You can also do it through email. So you just put in the email address of whoever you want to invite. You can change the language, and it will send an email invite to your friends. Once you have this, start inviting people. And I talked to Tom, what's going to end up happening.
Brandon, you're breaking up just a little bit. Let your screen catch up, and then we should be able to hear you again. Brandon, we may have temporarily lost you. All right, while he's coming back, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something my daughter Jessica discovered. She was doing a price scanner. She was scanning barcodes, and it took the Amazon database, which is phenomenal. But then all she did is she copied the description, and she pasted it into the shop feature on the app, and she got the entire gamut. So she was able to go from site to site to site, just like we normally do. It's phenomenal what people are learning. Also, don't get overly excited about this invite system yet. Just a few more days, give us a little time to work out just some of the major issues like the daily deals. It won't take long. Thomas and the developers are on it. Just send your feedback. But before you start doing any serious mass invitations, let's get those things worked out. You only got one chance to make a first impression. Brandon, can we hear you again, buddy?
So with that, I don't want to... Yeah, can you hear me, Chuck?
Now I can. We lost you for about the last 3 minutes, but I filled in admirably, I hope.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay, what was the last thing you heard me say? I won't go ahead and repeat all of that again, but...
You had just started on this invite, and that's when we lost you.
Were you able to see the invite of the Facebook friends?
Yes, we saw the Facebook friends, and then you started talking about how you could do email, and then we lost you.
All right, well, just real quick, I said after you invite those friends, we have the map feature where you're going to be able to see all of your invites worldwide. Now, your current customers that you have right now, your current customers is going to slowly aggregate onto your map within the week. Thomas Bang is working on that right now to fill that in, and then any new customers are going to add. But we're going to do a follow-up training on this because can you imagine you signing up one customer and your customer doing an invite to 5,000 of their own friends on the mobile app? They click on the invite friend feature. Now you have 5,000 customers and you only signed up one customer. What if those customers send an invite out to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people? It is conceivable that you may only personally have 50 customers, but because they're sharing the app with everybody else, you end up having over 50,000 customers worldwide. That is a powerful feature. We're going to do training on this in the next couple of weeks to show you how once we get into the launch officially worldwide of the mobile app, after we're out of beta, we're going to start to train on that. But for now, we want you guys to get familiar with the app, get familiar with the invite friend feature, give your feedback on it, and then we're going to really roll out with it. So I think I've wasted up my time so far. With that, we're very excited where we're going with this. This is the brand new Sherlock. This is the new launch of our company, and I want to turn it right back on over to Diamond Chuck Williams. So Chuck, it's all yours.
Brandon, stick around. I'm going to come back to you in just a few minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a disclaimer right up front of this presentation. I have never been this excited in my life about any business I've ever been involved in. This is incredible. So if I come across a little too excited for you, please understand this is not normal. It's just I am that excited. So this is basically the opportunity you've been looking for. The internet is not a fad. It is literally changing the world we live in. Everything from communication, commerce, culture. And it's no secret that there's a lot of people making a lot of money on the internet. You've seen people like these three gentlemen right here, plus the guy here in my hometown, St. Louis, Missouri, who developed Twitter, overnight billionaire. Crazy Jack in China, Alibaba, worth $14 billion net worth overnight. So there's lots of people making lots of money. The secret is, how do you make money on the internet? How does the average person make money on the internet? Well, today we're introducing to the next giant web and mobile innovation. 97% of consumers go online to do research when they're checking on products, both for the product itself and for pricing. Online sales in 2013 was a record-breaking 1.3 trillion. Let's put that in perspective. 1.3 trillion. That's $40,000 per second. It's amazing how much money is being moved online. And here's what's even more amazing, the growth. This is fairly new phenomenon here. It's a new trend. In 2003, e-commerce accounted for $55 billion. Fast forward one decade, 10 years, 1.3 trillion. Even better news for us is that it's growing at Mach 1 speed. This year, 2014, it's projected to top $1.7 trillion. It's absolutely amazing what's happening. Now, the Shopping Sherlock is not a ground floor opportunity. We've been around for over 2 years. Our first full calendar year was 2013. In 2013, we had 5.6 million people click on the search feature on our web app. I believe we'll be having weeks, someday days, and it won't be too long, in hours, we'll have that many people around the world using our app. The cool thing is we have a phenomenal leader at the top. It's the law of attraction. We have a great opportunity, and we have the right leader at the top, Michael Weeder. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of competence. He's got the experience and the relationships to execute the plan. We, like Brandon said, are a debt-free company. We've been profitable every month since month 2, and we're on a tremendous growth curve, and the world hasn't seen anything yet. One of our major shareholders is Laurel Langmeyer. She's responsible for a lot of our growth in Africa, as she was going to do one of her seminars in Africa a while back, and because she's a shareholder, she introduced the Shopping Sherlock to South Africa. Since then, we've spread into Ghana and Nigeria and almost every country in Africa. This business is booming worldwide. If you don't know Laurel Langmeyer, check her out online. Google her. She is a wealth-producing machine. She's helped over 2,000 people around the world become millionaires, and really that's a conservative number. Well, what does the Shopping Sherlock actually do? Well, Brandon gave you a great example just showing you the mobile app earlier, but basically it just helps people save time and money. Here's an example. We are a global opportunity. So I'm going to show you the UK Sherlock. Here they were doing a search for a washing machine, black, 299 pounds on this major retail site, Curry's. They found it on the Sherlock for 239 pounds. That's a 60-pound savings. And having just been in London last week, the pound's pretty valuable. That's a 20% savings. A little closer to me, USA. This golf club, $479 retail. We found it through the Sherlock for $149. That's a $330 savings. Ladies and gentlemen, that's significant. Now here's the good news. There are people on this retail site buying it for $479. Why? Because they don't have a Sherlock yet. They don't know that they can save $330 because if they did, there's no way they're a fool. They're not going to pay $330 more than they have to. But there are people paying $479. It's our job to get out there and let them know there's a better way to save money. Speaking of saving money, we're going to take a few minutes here and talk to a few people that will validate that the Shopping Sherlock absolutely works. I want to go to Delaware. One of our top leaders is Karen Parsons. In fact, she has the largest, fastest growing team in Africa right now in the entire Sherlock world. And so Karen Parsons, please share one or two of your top saving stories.
Thank you, Chuck. I'm glad to do that because I'll tell you, at our house, we don't Google things anymore. I used to do that and it took forever. Now I just Sherlock it, and within just a couple minutes, we find the best deals. I use it for just about everything except my groceries. We use it for office supplies and household goods, for electronics, for gifts, for airline tickets, for daily deals, and I save hundreds of dollars a month. And I can't tell you how exciting it is to see the mobile app that we're going to be able to actually scan things when we go into the store. Just last week, I had a friend who was interested in purchasing a Samsung Galaxy Note 8 tablet, an 8-inch tablet with 16 gigabytes. In the local store, it was $399. We Sherlocked it, and we found it for $199 from a company that shipped here in the United States, and if we wanted to go to a company out of the United States, we could get it for $162 for the exact same brand new item. Last week, I took a trip, and through the daily deals, I got 5 days of parking at the airport for the price of 3. While I was away, we got a meal for our family that was over 50% off. And then I also saved on the airline tickets I was using for the trip. So whatever you're going to do with the Sherlock, with anything that you're wanting to purchase, always Sherlock it first because you're going to find some great deals. Thank you, Chuck.
Hey, Karen, real quick before you go, you had a story about some savings on some toothbrushes for a ministry. That's my favorite savings story. Would you share that with our audience today?
Yeah, I'd be glad to. I am part of a ministry called Operation Christmas Child, and we pack shoe boxes full of necessities and school supplies and toys for orphans and children who are in really great need all around the world to let them know that somebody cares about them and God loves them. Last fall, our group needed to order 5,000 toothbrushes to put in 5,000 shoe boxes. So I thought, well, I'll Google it, and I'll Sherlock it, and I put in the toothbrushes. And I found a couple good companies, called them, and we ended up getting great quality toothbrushes for just 20 cents each instead of spending over $1 a piece. When you times that by 5,000, that's a lot of savings. And then recently I learned we're using the same company this year to purchase 7,000 toothbrushes, and several other groups in our area are purchasing them from there also, so the savings are just growing exponentially, and we're going to be able to help so many more children. So again, whatever you're looking for, Sherlock it. Thanks, Chuck.
So, Karen, if I did my math right, last year and this year, just on the savings on toothbrushes alone, $5,000 last year, $7,500 this year, you saved a minimum of 80 cents per toothbrush by using the Sherlock. You saved your ministry over $10,000, allowing you to minister to that many more people. That's awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Karen, before you go, would you please do me the favor and introduce Nike, our top leader in Africa?
Absolutely. This is a woman that I have grown to love and respect over the last year. She's a tremendous leader. She's in Abuja in Nigeria, and she not only has found all kinds of saving stories, she's a tremendous leader. Nike, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you share with us some of your saving stories?
All right. Thank you so much, Karen. Recently, I was looking to buy a shirt for my son, 4-year-old son, and then I Sherlocked the shirt. I got it for $4.95, and they usually in the market you get that for about $18. So for me, that's a lot of savings. Then I also have another affiliate here in Abuja. She was looking to buy a gown, that's an office gown for herself. And then she got the gown, she Sherlocked it and got it for about $13. And then she normally will buy that gown for about $95.
Wow.
That was a huge savings for her. And then I've gotten a lot of things that I got the price, and when it's delivered to me, I can't just believe the savings. And then we are just getting started in Nigeria here. A lot of saving stories, a lot of saving testimony is coming in so quickly. And then we are so excited about the mobile app as well. So thank you very much. Over to you, Karen.
Thank you, Nike. Chuck?
Thank you both, ladies. That's awesome stuff. I want to go to the other end of the world now. We're going to go to the Philippines, where we've got Global Power affiliate Willie Davis. Willie, if you could share one of your favorite product saving stories, please. Willie, that was my fault. I had you muted. You're unmuted now, so unmute yourself and you're good to go.
Okay, I think I'm on now. Okay, thank you, Chuck. Just want to share a quick saving story with you. We was looking at some airline tickets going from the Philippines to Guam, and I was over at my neighbor's house, and we Sherlocked it in. It came up to be about 49,000 pesos in our money. That's about 1,139 US dollars. And then we went with it a little bit more. We switched actually from shopping from going from the Philippines site to the U.S. site, and we found it for 24,000 pesos. That was a great savings. That was down to $558. So I came home, and I'm here, and it's about 11:30 at night. She calls me up. She's just so excited. She's just, I can't believe it, I can't believe it. She kept on Sherlocking, and she found that airfare for $348 US. Can you believe that? From 49,000 down to 15,000 pesos, or 1,000 US dollars down to 348. So we're all excited about it over here. Everybody's just Sherlocking. My wife is on fire about it. So back to you, Chuck.
Great job, Willie Davis. I'm going to come back to you in just a minute. I want to talk about the culture of our company, the Pay It Forward program, and the fact that you are making some money with us, and a little bit about your background in just a minute. But before I do, I want to go out to the West Coast. The gentleman who gave us the overview of the mobile app earlier, Brandon Ivey, he is very successful in business. We'll talk more about that later. But right now, Brandon, you're using the product. Share your very favorite savings story, please.
Well, Chuck, I use this product all the time, and before I never really was a shopper, but the convenience of this is absolutely fantastic. But I have a 15-year-old son who's in high school, and he had to get this, it's like some kind of special calculator for calculus. Regular price that the school recommended was $147. My wife believes that she's the bloodhound of the internet. She didn't Sherlock it because she thought she could find the best deal herself. She spent 3 hours. Found the calculator for $79. I then said, okay, my turn. I Sherlocked it within 5 minutes. Found it for $45. 5 minutes. So my wife's a believer, and now she knows to always Sherlock it. So we went from $147 to $45 for the same exact calculator. So back to you, sir.
Brandon, that's a significant story. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear that because it's more than just saving money. It's saving time. She got down pretty good there. I think I wrote down $79 from $147. That's good savings. But then that took her 3 hours. It took Brandon 5 minutes to cut it down all the way to $45. That's significant. I'm really glad you shared that because we not only help people save time, we not only help people save money, we help them save time too. Well, let's talk about the other end of our business. So we've been talking about the product this whole time, and we are excited about our product, as you can probably tell. But let's talk about you becoming an affiliate, because we actually make money as we give these free apps away. So as you give Sherlocks away, people use them, they benefit, and we get paid. So as an affiliate, you buy the Sherlock system for $249, and that includes everything, ladies and gentlemen. There are no hidden costs. Now, there's a $34.95 monthly fee to keep your business active. If you've ever owned a traditional business or know someone who does, they don't have a single bill that's only $34.95. Our whole business is run on $34.95 to keep it active. What do? We share our free product with friends and people, and then as they benefit, so do we. As Brandon showed you in our invite system, if our friends and people we give the app to decide not to become an affiliate and they forward on the app, which they will, those people become our customers too. The last couple months, we've been averaging $2 per active Sherlock. Now, there's no guarantee to the $2 because it's based on actual sales and actual revenue that we receive from the Amazons and the Groupons and the eBays of the world. We have literally thousands of companies that pay us this affiliate usage income when we bring them business. So it depends on that. Our goal as a company is to get that to $4 per active Sherlock by the end of the year. So you do the math. How many Sherlocks do you need to give away to make the kind of money you want to earn? Now, let's shift gears one more time, and let's talk about team building. Building a team of people that do the same. This is your opportunity to leverage yourself. As J. Paul Getty has been quoted many times as saying, he'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of his own effort any time. Well, that's what network marketing allows you to do, and that's what the Shopping Sherlock allows you to do as you share this opportunity with others. If they go onto your site and become an affiliate, buy the system, every time 2 people do that, you earn $100. Now, where it really gets exciting is we each have 2 teams, a right team and a left team. Every time there's 2 sales on your right team and 2 sales on your left team, you earn $50. Let me repeat that. This is very, very significant. Every time there's 2 systems sold on your right team and 2 systems sold on your left team, you earn $50. Now, here's why that's significant. Remember, every 2 you personally sell, you make $100. Okay, these are not necessarily personal sales. It can be anybody on your team anywhere in the world. So Nike is on my right team in Africa. Willie Davis is on my left team in the Philippines. As they each on their teams make 2 sales, guess what? I here in America just made $50. Every time there's 2 sales on the right, 2 sales on the left, you make $50. And here's what's really exciting. That pays you down through infinity. So a person could be hundreds of people removed from you. It still counts towards your 2 on the right, 2 on the left. If you can't get excited about that, it just means you don't understand it. Don't give up. Stick around and find out what we're talking about, because that is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. What's even more exciting than that is the residual income. We make residual income many ways in the Shopping Sherlock. Number one and foremost is usage income. You give this app away and someone learns how to use it, they ain't giving it up. So as they use it every single month, you get paid every single month. That's residual income. Also, as 2 people on your right team and 2 people on your left team pay that $34.95 monthly fee, every time that happens, you make $10. So let's talk about break even. If you maintain $2 per active Sherlock, which we think it's going to get better, but let's say it just stays at 2. If you had just 20 active users, that's $40 a month in usage income. That's paying for your business. Well, what about this income right here? If you had 8 people on your right team and 8 people on your left team, giving away free Sherlocks, advertising our product. We didn't even talk about that. You can actually advertise another product or something else on your app, on your Sherlock. That is an incredible benefit. But anyway, 8 people on your right and 8 people on your left, paying a $34.95 monthly fee, you're making $40 a month. Again, you're making money. We're going to have the highest retention rate in the history of direct sales because it's so easy to make money with a Shopping Sherlock. Now, what if you have a team like a lady we met in London last weekend, Jeanette? Here's a housekeeper who was making about $350 a month cleaning other people's houses. She got introduced to the Shopping Sherlock. She put a few people in her business, and today she has nearly 2,000 people on her right team and 2,000 people on her left team. Do the math, ladies and gentlemen. Every 2 and 2, she's making $10. I'll let you do the math on that one. Hint, hint, it's about 10 grand a month. Woo, that's exciting. All right, let's talk about the ladder of success. Every one of us comes in as an affiliate. We buy the Sherlock system for $249. We pay the $34.95 monthly. And by the way, that doesn't even start till your 30th day. The first month, there is no monthly fee. So then you're giving away Sherlocks and you're earning usage income. The first step along the ladder of success is what we call a star affiliate. And I have a star affiliate on the line with us today. This is Juan Davis. He's an up-and-coming superstar on the team. So Juan, you've got one person on your right, one person on your left. Just tell us a little bit about your name, where you're from, your background, and verify for us that you made that $100, please.
Yeah, Chuck, thank you so much, man. I just want to take the time to just thank you and Mr. Brandon Ivey because, I mean, you guys are training and teaching and giving so much of yourself and your time that nobody could feel in this business if they just stay focused. Yeah, I'm a star affiliate. Actually, what's happening now is that my monthly fee is just paid for itself. I'm kind of like in profit, you know. So what I'm focused on now is the fact that I can start generating that residual income from the app itself, and then continue to build. I mean, what I have to do is just build one leg because I'm looking at so much bank money, and that's just an awesome thing. And I'm just so happy to be a part of this and focus on getting to that diamond position. So I'm looking forward to being in here for the long haul. You know, there's just no quitting. There's no reason to quit. So I just thank you a lot for having me on the call, Chuck.
Juan, you're very welcome and great job. Off to a good start there. Star affiliate, moving right on to power. Well, what's power? A star affiliate, you got one person enrolled on the right and one person enrolled on the left. You're eligible to earn those $50 and $10 cycle bonuses. Now, Juan mentioned something about banked volume. Banked volume just means that one of your two teams is growing faster than the other. That's a great thing because now you can spend most of your attention and effort on the other team and just pull that money out of the banked volume and into your bank account. Speaking of bank accounts, let's go to Power Affiliate Karen Parsons. She is a Power Affiliate. That means she has personally enrolled at least 4 people, and she has a personal enrollment team of 12. Karen, please give us a little bit about your background and verify for the people, witness to the fact that you are making money.
Thank you, Chuck. You know, my background is a little bit mixed. Professionally, I'm an occupational therapist and I work in the medical field. But through home-based business for many years when my 4 children were growing up, I was able to stay home through developing a residual income. And I'll tell you, what a privilege to be able to put my children's schedule first. and fit my business in around their schedule instead of having to fit my children in after I came home from my job. And I'll tell you now, I love Shopping Sherlock because I don't have to sell anything. I give away a very valuable tool for free that helps other people save time and money, and we get paid doing it. It's great to get a message every Friday afternoon in my email telling me I've gotten paid. And that's what's happening. It's exciting to be able to share that with other people as well. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Karen. Great job. And she, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the top up-and-coming stars in our company. Now, she is a power affiliate. We got another power affiliate from Nigeria. And I just want to verify for people that it works all over the world. I remember when Nike first called me and they got their Payoneer card, and the money was wired to the Payoneer card, and her and Deborah, her sponsor, went to the ATM machine, and money started coming out of the ATM machine, and they were literally dancing around the ATM machine. Nike, would you please give us a little bit about your background and just verify again that you're making money?
All right. Thank you so much, Chuck. I want to thank you again for this opportunity. Excuse me, please. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have a background in the computer science. I studied computer science in school, so I am a computer analyst. I got to know about Shopping Sherlock, and I saw the fact that online is a way to go, so I quickly joined. And that so far, I've been able to make money. It may not be so much, but this fast start bonuses, I've been able to make it several times. And also the circle bonuses, I've been able to make that as well. Just like Chuck said, when we got our Payoneer back here in Nigeria, there was this doubt whether when we used it with our ATM machine, whether it was going to work, whether it was not going to work. But when we when we put our ATM, the Payoneer card, and then we saw Naira, our currency in Nigeria, coming out, it was so exciting. And that is the one fact that it was a great selling point for us. Back to you, Chuck. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Great job. I now want to go to St. Louis, Missouri, where we got a global power affiliate on the line. A global power affiliate is someone who's personally enrolled at least 4 power affiliates, has a team of 12 power affiliates, and Ted Moore is a global power affiliate. He's going to verify for you that he's making money. In fact, he just expanded his business into Australia yesterday, and the gentleman is sitting right next to him for this live presentation. So Ted Moore, just confirm for people a little bit about your background and verify you're making money.
Yes, this is Ted Moore, and I am definitely making money with the Shopping Sherlock. For a living, I produce I pastor a TV program, and I have to put a plug in. It's called Last Days, Signs and Wonders with Mel Bond. But recently, I went through training with Chuck. I went to a meeting, and he was talking about rejection free. Rejections free training is what he called it. And so I listened. Then I went to a second meeting with him. You see, sometimes you have to go to more than one meeting in order for something to sink in. Just going one time just doesn't cut it all the time. But the second time around, I saw what he was talking about. And I said, wait a minute, this is too easy. This is just too easy. So I decided that, I'm going to try it just to see how it is. And so my wife and I, we was out at Home Depot. Now, my wife didn't go through the training, but I was telling her about it. So she walks up to one of her friends that works there. They get to a conversation. And she asked the young lady, she said, hey, guess what I found out? And that's all it took. And now she's a potential client for the Shopping Sherlock. Well, my friend from Australia, and I call him a friend, I met him Wednesday, and we were just talking, having a conversation, and so I decided that, I'm going to invite him to our house. But on the way, I asked him a question. I said, guess what I found out? And now, not only is he a house guest of mine, but now he's a business partner of mine. He's in the business, Shopping Sherlock business. So it do work. But you have to be willing to go to more than one meeting in order for it to sink in. That's very important. And one other thing, too, is if you don't know what questions to ask, go to Team of Hope. Team of Hope, Chuck has everything down there you need in order to ask the questions right in order, even if you just read it off the script. And that's what I did. And then I have already printed it off for him. This is all you got to do. Just read this, read this, read this, read this, and read this. And it works. It works. It works. It works. I'm a firm believer in the rejection-free training. And I'm going to see if Gabriel, if it's all right with you, Chuck, I'm going to have Gabriel holler at you. Is that okay with you?
You know, I'd rather not. We're just pressed for time. We got a lot going on.
Okay.
I'll be seeing him in a few minutes, and we'll do some training with him today. But thank you, Ted. Great job.
All right.
All right, now what I do want to do is I want to go to the other side of the pond again. I want to go to Willie Davis, Global Power Affiliate. And Willie, I just want you to tell people a little bit about your background, your story, and as a Global Power Affiliate, just again, confirm you're making money, sir. Let me unmute him again. This is my fault, ladies and gentlemen. It's not his. Okay, you are unmuted on my end, Willie. You should just, there you go. He's scrambling for the unmute button. Willie, you're still muted on your end. While we're waiting for Willie to unmute, let's go to Brandon Ivy, Global Power Affiliate. Brandon, quickly tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, thank you, Chuck. You know, I've been in the industry of network marketing for 16 years now, and I had a lot of failure my first 10 years. I didn't really make much money. I learned a lot about the industry. I love the industry, but I never gave up. I stayed focused, kept pushing forward. In the last 6 years, I've had a success in everything I've been doing. I've been the top producer of the last 3 companies, and I was able to be fortunate enough to retire at the age of 36 years old. And when I saw the Shopping Sherlock compensation plan, the business, the vision, the technology of where we're going, I just have to be a part of this. And thankful to the Sherlock, I'm able to stay retired, but looking beyond that, looking at becoming wealthy with this business, looking at becoming a millionaire through this business. So I thank the Shopping Sherlock for allowing me to be able to stay home with my kids and see them off to school every morning and sit with my 7-year-old in his 2nd grade class whenever I want to. You know, when people ask him, what does his dad do? He says, yeah, he sits on the couch. He's a bum. And he doesn't understand, well, I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I'm at home. I work from home. So that's all he knows growing up. And it's a blessing, and I'm thankful for it. And we want to see how many people we can help reach that same level as well. So back to you, Chuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from a future diamond in our company. This guy is phenomenal, and he could go anywhere. Every company wants him on their team, but he's chosen the Shopping Sherlock. That goes for another gentleman that we recently brought out of retirement from our industry. I'm going to go to the Philippines now. I think we've got Willie Davis on standby. Willie, tell us your story, please.
I'm up now, Chuck. Thank you very much. And Chuck is exactly right. He brought me out of a true retirement after about 10 years. I was actually retired, financially independent back in 2004. Had been living in the Philippines and just doing my ministry and just teaching a Bible study, and encountered the famous Chuck Williams. And he showed me something that was really incredible. I just saw the need where I was going to help so many families, and he enticed me out of retirement to do it. And my story is I also have my ministry. I put it into the business, and I've earned more money through the Shopping Sherlock, through residual income, than I used to be able to solicit all year with my ministry. And it's just been fantastic. I have to put a plug in for the company and say Mr. Weeder is such a great leader. We've been talking about this product. I want to mention him. And he has his Pay It Forward program. And in his Pay It Forward program, he's a strong heart for charity and fundraising, and just a tremendous program. It's allowed me to do extra feedings this year because of the donations from Shopping Sherlock to my ministry. Just a tremendous story. I love the Shopping Sherlock. We're all making money here in the Philippines. I have a couple of brand new people that just came on board that got their Payoneer card. I just have to mention Mr. Vine. And we're going to be dancing around the telemachine here tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Chuck.
Great job, Willie. And I'm serious, that cracked me up, but they really did. They were just jumping with joy when they got that money on their Payoneer card. So, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't gone into all the details, but just here you go. If you go global in your first 180 days, that's 6 months. I personally did it in 21 days, so I know it can be done in 180 days on a part-time basis. Here's the deal, $2,000 bonus, but that's the least of the benefits. The bigger benefits are the 20% check match and the 2.5% equity in the company. You heard me right, equity. All the active globals share in the equity of this company. Michael Weeder not only gives back through the Pay It Forward program and other initiatives to give back to the community, but he gives back to those leaders in his company that build this company with real equity in the company. 2.5% of the equity is shared with the globals around the world. Then you've got the diamond level. I am a diamond global power affiliate with the Shopping Sherlock. I do make that 30% check match, and it is wonderful. I highly recommend it. There's another 2.5% equity to be shared with the diamonds. And being a diamond just simply means you've helped a lot of other people make money. So ladies and gentlemen, it's great to have a product that people need. You've seen that. We have it. It's great to have the right leadership, both in the field and at the corporate level. We have that with Michael Weeder and the field we have. You also need a system. You need a system that you can plug into and be successful, and we have that, a system to help you build big and fast to last. Here's what we do. We teach a brand new person to make a list. Then don't prejudge. Expand the list daily, getting new people to add to your list every day. Just live your life and meet people, be friendly. And then pick up the phone, use Skype, visit them in person, but on a one-on-one basis, invite them to see what you've seen today. Now, I don't highly recommend you invite them to a major webinar like this right off the bat. Just use our system tour. It's a one-step video. It's a 4.5-minute video. Then you got a 3.5-minute video. And then you do the 3-way call. Now, for further information, you get them on webinars like this. We have recordings like this, 3-way calls. It's all there to help your new people. Keep it simple. Step 1 video, step 2 video, 3-way call. That's what we do. Now, the 3-way call is the secret ingredient. If I find somebody who's not having success, not making money, I know they're not exposing this and they're not doing 3-way calls. Because if you're using a system, you will be successful. This is so important. It allows you to get your questions answered, it adds credibility, and it shows your new prospect that we do have a system in place. Now, it's time for you to just say yes. You don't need to know all the details. All you need to know is we have a system here to help you succeed, and you just, at this point, need to say yes and let us help you succeed. It's time to get back with the person that invited you to the program and let them know your level of interest. Number one, you definitely want the free app. Definitely, 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 especially with the Christmas season coming. And then if you want to just share your free app as a customer, feel free to do so. The person that invited you will thank you all day long because all those people you share it with will become their customers as an affiliate. I hope you see the big picture, and I hope you decide to become an affiliate. Get back with a person and find out how easy it is to enroll as an affiliate and start making money for you and your family by simply giving away a free product and offering others the opportunity to do the same. That concludes our webinar today. I want to thank all of our participants. We had so many, but most of all, I want to thank you. This is your opportunity to change your life and help other people in the process. God bless you. Have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you are around the world. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.